in cases of domestic arbitration, how do we determine the jurisdiction of courts? Let's take an example. The arbitration agreement between two Indian parties says that the jurisdiction will be exercised by Indian courts. The jurisdiction will be exercised by courts in Bombay. The cause of action arises in Delhi. So, which court has the jurisdiction? Do one of the courts have exclusive jurisdiction, or both courts have concurrent jurisdiction? The 2012 Balco ruling seemed to suggest that both courts have concurrent jurisdiction, and it is upon the parties to decide which court they want to approach to. However, this point was later clarified by the Supreme Court in the case of BGS SJS Soma versus NHPC, wherein the court held that the designation of seat of arbitration in the context of India-seated arbitration is akin to an exclusive jurisdiction clause, and no concurrent jurisdiction of any other court can be exercised. This point was further substantiated by the Honorable Bombay High Court in a very recent judgment of L&T Finance versus Manoj Pathak, wherein the court held that venue in the case of domestic arbitration, unless any contrary intention appears, would be the seat of the arbitration. The court held that if the arbitration agreement does not mention both seat and venue, is when we will look at other relevant considerations to decide upon the jurisdiction, such as the location of cause of action, etc. Lastly, let's see how a seat is to be determined in case of international commercial arbitration. In cases wherein it is not categorically provided what the seat of the arbitration is. Now, in the case of BGS SJS Soma versus NHPC, the Supreme Court held that the reference to a place as to the venue is itself indicative of the seat and therefore the applicable law, unless there exists some contrary indication. The court held that even if the arbitration agreement says what the venue is, and there is no other contrary intention to say that this venue is not the seat, that venue will be considered the seat for an arbitration. However, in two other judgments of the Supreme Court, that is Union of India versus Hardy Exploration and Mansaktu Impex versus Air Visual Limited, the Supreme Court held that the mere mention of a place for an arbitration is in itself not indicative for the seat and therefore the applicable law for the arbitration, and one needs to look at other factors and considerations in the arbitration agreement to determine the seat. Now, as things stand today, the position is not clear because all these three judgments were decided by a three-judge bench of the Supreme Court. So it is unclear what the position of law is currently. But in such circumstances, parties are always advised to make their arbitration agreement watertight, to explicitly state what the seat and the applicable law for the arbitration is and what is the venue for the arbitration. And this question is of utmost importance because the seat for an arbitration decides the applicable law. In Indian context, if the seat for an arbitration is India, Part 1 will apply. If the seat of an arbitration is not India, except for Section 9, 27 and 37, Part 1 will not be applicable.